Hey guys, welcome to Persona 5, the Phantom X. Now that we have confirmation that Joker is going to be our first limited banner. Let's take a look at his kit. Let's take a look at his build later. Let's take a look at team compositions for him. And we'll start off with defining Fury because Fury has been popping out in his skills. So Fury allows him to gain extra turns by strategically using his skills, particularly against enemies below 60% HP. So when Joker has 3 or more Fury stacks at the end of his turn, he gains an extra turn. So that is why you should stack as much Fury stacks as possible. Let's go to the skills. The first one is going to be Fearless Rebel. 19 skill points, deals 83% attack as curse damage to all enemies. Curse damage is just a type of damage with a 20% base chance to inflict stacks of curse. Gains 1 fury with this skill. So next one is Ominous Omen, 19 skill points as well. 97.6% attack of curse damage to an enemy. If there is only one enemy, gains 2 fury instead. Then we have Doom Pursue, which has 22 skill points. In terms of cost, deals 74.2 attack as curse damage to all enemies. Increased damage dealt by an extra 25% during an extra turn. So increased damage dealt by 25% if the target has any debuffs. And as for combat skills, the highlight deals 205% attack as curse damage to all enemies and gains 1 fury as well. So check out the skills. In terms of building up fury, you have to make sure that you know which skill to use. We'll talk about that later. In terms of, I think this one is the passive. Revenge is increased attack by 90% per stack of fury, which is actually insane. Then we have Devour, another passive, increased damage dealt by 72% during an extra turn. That is ridiculous. Then let's take a look at his awareness. By the way, this is his persona, Arsene, and he's a AoE damage dealer. So he doesn't do single target damage. So first is his base awareness, which is A0, called Showtime. At the end of Joker's turn, gain 1 stack of Fury for every enemy that's below 60% HP up to 5 stacks. So you have to make sure that you will be able to take down as many enemies as possible that is below 60 HP to trigger a lot of these things. At the end of Joker's turn, if he has 3 or more stacks of Fury, and if Joker is not in his own extra turn, gains 1 extra turn. So you can only gain 1 turn. Okay, 1 extra turn. You can't gain multiple extra turns. Joker's buffs/debuffs will not count down when entering an extra turn. Removes 3 stacks of Fury when own extra turn ends. Each enemy can give Joker 1 stack of Fury. So at A1, 1 copy of him, 1 dupe. Skill damage. Skill deals 30% more damage to the main target and 10% more to the damage to a non-main target. This is actually very nice to have. This amplifies his own damage at A2, Deceptive Tricks. Doom Pursue, level +3 up to a maximum of level 15, and combat skills is level +3 up to a maximum of level 15. At A3, Unpredictability, during an extra turn, decrease SP cost by 80%. So increase attack by 50% if Joker's SP is not less than 60%. A1 and A3 are two of, I think, your stopping points in terms of your awareness. As for A4, Dream Weaving, so it adds a level +3 maximum 50% to Fearless Rebel and Ominous Omen. At A5, Out of Thin Air, highlight effect boost, gain 3 fury. And for the grand finale, immediately execute enemy with less than 25% HP up to 250% of attack. This can only be triggered once per enemy after using a skill during extra turn. Deal 50% attack as curse damage to all enemies. So definitely, if you're considering getting copies of him, A1 is a good stopping point, A3 is a good stopping point, and the last good stopping point obviously is going to be at A6. So for his character ranking, attack ability, definitely going to be an S+. Character difficulty, B. Support ability, B. And reroll target, right now we're going to be rerolling for him at the start, so he is at the top of your priority. Aside from the standard banner, you have to reroll for this guy. So explanation is attack ability, one of the best DPSs in the game. In early 1 point something. Character difficulty, you go into S1, into extra turn S3, highly fixable gameplay. Okay, support ability none. It doesn't support much of his team. He just supports himself. Reroll target, highly recommended for any player. So as we go to the overview, so Joker is the first limited DPS in the game, specializing in unique mechanic called extra turn, which is your fury, allowing Joker to deal more damage during his turn. Greatly is great early game and low HP mobs. That is sadly his crutch. He is more performing with low HP mobs so that he could take advantage of his extra turn. HP, as you remember, should be below 60%. Okay, so notable awareness is at A3 and A6. Skill rotation is going to be S1, then S3. You can actually, prioritize both of them, probably go back to each other. Strengths and weakness, easy to set up, flexible comps, can deal extra damage via extra turn, bad against single target, reliant on low HP mobs to fill extra turn buffs. So you just have to make sure that he has enough damage that even at the average HP buffs, he can actually deliver those extra turns. Poor skill multipliers outside of extra turn. So again, he is selfish in buffing himself with those extra turns. So for added information, you may actually pause this view just in case you want to reference this. Here are the materials that you need for him. Weapons, best in slot, you have 2-star, 3-star, 4-star, and 5-star. Cards, definitely you need Interference and Departure. For your main stats, for your Sun, HP, Moon is going to be attack, Star is going to be crit rate, and Planet is going to be attack. For substats, you will need crit rate, crit damage, attack, damage bonus, and penetration. So again, for awareness, the best are A1, A3, and A6. Skill priority, just in case you want to level them up, is S3, S1. Combat skills, then you go to S2. So for team options, you will be needing Yowling, which is Yowling is actually available as well. I think she's available in the standard banner. So you pick her up, you pick up Joker, then you pick up Morgana as well. Then you have Kaio Tumiyama and Leo Kamiyama. So this is basically your team composition, the basic for Joker. So again, guys, comment down in the comment section if you're going to be getting Joker for the first limited banner. And take care, stay safe. This is the Warden, and I'm out of here.